Daniel chapter 11, verses 1 through 28. As for me, in the first year of Darius the Mede, I stood up to confirm and strengthen him. Now I will show you the truth. Behold, 3 more kings will stand up in Persia, and the 4th will be far richer than all of them. When he has grown strong through his riches, he will stir up against all the realm of Greece. A mighty king will stand up, who will rule with great dominion and do according to his will. When he stands up, his kingdom will be broken and will be divided towards 4 winds of the sky, but not to his prosperity, nor according to his dominion with which he ruled. For his kingdom will be plucked up, even for others besides these. The king of the south will be strong. One of his princes will become stronger than him and have dominion. His dominion will be a great dominion. At the end of the years they will join themselves together, and the daughter of the king of the south will come to the king of the north to make an agreement, but she will not retain the strength of her arm. He will also not stand, nor will his arm, but she will be given up with those who brought her, and he who became the father of her, and he who strengthened her in those times. But out of the shoot from her roots one will stand up to his place, who will come to the army and will enter into the fortress of the king of the north, and will deal against them and will prevail. He will also carry their gods, with their molten images and with their goodly vessels of silver and of gold, captive into Egypt. He will refrain some years from the king of the north. He will come into the realm of the king of the south, but he will return into his own land. His sons will wage war and will assemble a multitude of great forces, which will come on and overflow and pass through. They will return and wage war even to his fortress. The king of the south will be moved with anger and will come out and fight with them, even with the king of the north. He will send out a great multitude, and the multitude will be given into his hand. The multitude will be lifted up, and his heart will be exalted. He will cast down tens of thousands, but he won't prevail. The king of the north will return and will send out a multitude greater than the former. He will come on at the end of times, even of the years, with great army and with much substance. In those times, many will stand up against the king of the south. Also the children of the violent among your people will lift themselves up to establish the vision, but they will fail. So the king of the north will come and cast up a mound and take a well-fortified city. The forces of the south won't stand, neither will his chosen people, neither will there be any strength to stand. But he who comes against him will do according to his own will, and no one will stand before him. He will stand in the glorious land, and destruction will be in his hand. He will set his face to come with the strength of his whole kingdom, and with him equitable condition. He will perform them. He will give him the daughter of women to corrupt her, but she will not stand and won't be for him. After this he will turn his face to the islands, and will take many, but a prince will cause the reproach offered by him to cease. Yes, moreover he will cause his reproach to turn on him. Then he will turn his face towards the fortress of his own land, but he will stumble and fall and won't be found. Then one who will cause the tax collector to pass through the kingdom to maintain its glory will stand up in his place, but within few days he will be destroyed, not in anger and not in a battle. In his place a contemptible person will stand up. To him they have not given the honor of kingdom, but he will come in time of security and will obtain the kingdom by flatteries. The overwhelming forces will be overwhelmed from before him and will be broken. Yes, also the prince of the covenant. After the treaty made with him, he will work deceitfully, for he will come up and will become strong with the small people. In time of security, He will come even on the fattest places of the province. He will do that which his fathers have not done, nor his fathers' fathers. He will scatter among them prey, plunder, and substance. Yes, he will devise his plans against the strongholds, even for a time. He will stir up his power and his courage among the king of the south with a great army, and the king of the south will wage war in battle with an exceedingly great and mighty army. But he won't stand, for they will devise plans against him. Yes, those who eat of his dainties will destroy him, and his armies will be swept away. Many will fall down slain. As for both these kings, their hearts will be to do mischief, and they will speak lies to one table, but it won't prosper, for the end will still be at the appointed time. Then he will return to his land with great wealth. His heart will be against the holy covenant. He will take action and return to his own land.